This is the temporary bridge at Flamingo and Koval, and it is going to be dismantled starting Sunday, January 21st. And they say it's only going to take 11 days. So February 1st, this will be completely gone. Hard to believe. I'll be back on February 2nd to check it out. Probably be back before that. But that's making these businesses around here happy. They're not happy, but they're less miserable because they lost their ass in Formula One. And they're going to get it back, I think. I don't think Formula One is answering their calls, but they're going to have to answer a lawyer's calls here shortly. There's an advocacy group that's taken charge of it to see if they can make these people whole. Right now they're at $12 million in damages. I'm sure it'll be up to 20 real soon. Because that grocery, not the convenience store over there, the red one, lost $4 million in revenue, not in profit. So he's probably due $500,000. And then Ellis Island is in on it, and so is this this place right here, this Arco, AM/PM. I noticed they normally have competitive gas prices, and now they're not getting any traffic. They just said, well, what the hell, if we get one person, we'll try to make it all up on one person, because their prices are 75 cents higher than everyone else's right now. So this place right here, Las Vegas, souvenirs and gifts, they claim to have lost a fortune. I don't remember what their number was. And then Ellis Island next to them. And then the big one down there, the corner of Flamingo and, I don't know what that road, what's that road name? High Roller, maybe? I'll see when I get up here. Batista's, the bar and that restaurant, they claim $4 million. They lost $4 million in revenue in that short amount of time, not over the whole year. And they say the business is not coming back, even though people know they can get up there and park. Because Batista's always had a waiting line. I don't know what the Westin has been quiet about their damages. I haven't heard their name mentioned at all. Surely it hurt them in some way. I think the only casino that's wanting that's claiming damage is Ellis Island. The casinos on the Strip, I don't know how much they were affected. Of course, they did make more revenue on their gambling that weekend, but that's not where their money is anyway. I mean, what did their restaurants do? What did their shows do? I know some of them closed their shows down. Spiegel World closed down. They lost that weekend they lost $500,000. Yeah, I think that number is going to go well over 20. And if they don't get it, I think they got to sue the city, the county. They sue everybody, because I think they're going after Formula One. But really, the county had no right to put Formula One here in the first place. I mean, that's not something that they should have the power to decide. Something that affects probably 2 million people's lives. They didn't come to any kind of a vote or anything. There was no public forum, nothing. They just decided. Yeah, that's a little bit too much power for politicians to have. It didn't hurt them at all. They don't live in this, they don't live in the valley. I don't know where any of them live, but I'll guarantee you it's not in the valley. It's probably Summerlin or Henderson. And if you live in either one of those places, you weren't affected at all. You just don't go to the strip for a while, that's all. So this Batista's and Stage Door, this owner said he lost $4 million. And he said that his business has not come back. And I mean, there's every single night you would see people, probably about 30 persons waiting line to get in there every night. Batista's hole in the wall. Everybody knows this place that is looking for Italian food in Las Vegas. So they wrote such a crappy contract, one-sided contract, that Formula One could decide not to come back next year if they want it. They could come back 2 more years and even have an option of up to 10. But the county doesn't have the opposite. They don't have the right to refuse them for next year. That's what you call politicians doing lawyer work. Well, I'm sure they had a lawyer do it, but the lawyer was horrible. He needs to be disbarred. Because the lawyers that are going to come after him are going to eat his lunch. But they might not be able to eat lunch there at Batista's. They'll have to pick another place to eat that lunch. Okay, that's the update. That's the bridge that's going to be knocked down. It's impressive that they put that bridge up so fast, and it's impressive that they can take it down that fast. That part I'm very impressed with. I was actually impressed with the race itself, but not impressed with the prep, not impressed with the takedown, not impressed with how many people's lives were absolutely ruined for 8 weeks. 25% of your life changed. People don't think about it like that, but that's what it is. Actually, it's probably more in the 30s. These cars are being charged because we're not in Chicago. Those cars in Chicago couldn't charge. Too cold.